Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Hip Hop Gossip for you. Meek Mill reportedly offers a $1 million payout if wild rumors about him and Diddy are true. Meek Mill is tired of the constant speculations about him and Diddy and has offered to pay $1 million if the claims are proven. Meek Mill has had enough of the trolling campaign against him, which alleges his relationship with Diddy was considerably more than just business or friendship. The Philadelphia rapper had been mocked non-stop since Lil Rod brought him into his sexual assault case against Diddy, suggesting Meek had a sexual contact with the embattled hip-hop tycoon. Trolls target Meek Mill's post, bringing up old allegations, and the situation has only gotten worse since Diddy was arrested on various charges, including sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy. Meek took to social media on Thursday to ask a question about conspiracy theories surrounding the recent announcement that Kevin Liles had stepped down as CEO of Warner Music Group's 300 Entertainment. Why all these CEOs stepping down? Meek tweeted. The replies were peppered with references to Diddy and his baby oil stash, as well as comments asking him to read the room. Bruh, this and hashtag just be setting himself up to get cooked, one person said. Read the room. Meek Mill responded by providing a $1 million reward if the rumors are accurate. I will personally give you $1 million if these stories add up in anything weird beyond trench/hood level, he told me. There are two things we cannot do in the trenches. You have no idea what kind of man I am. Meek returned to X, Twitter, shortly after for a Q&A to promote his new track Cybertruck. Meek Mill, Cybertruck. He also discussed his Reform Alliance goals and the recent approval of the Meek Mill bill. Meek Mill has rejected the charges made against him and Diddy, alleging he was the object of a smear campaign. I'm from Philadelphia. I don't use coke or Molly. Nobody will even offer me coke because I am so heavy, he tweeted in February. No man or what would ever approach me about gay activity, and the entire place doesn't get flipped. I got up and saw this on every blog, as if they knew I was coming. Diddy is accused of lacerating a woman's joint and traumatizing her. Diddy was charged with sex trafficking, racketeering conspiracy, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Tiffany Red, a friend of Diddy's ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura, expressed relief that he had been denied bail in his sex trafficking and racketeering case. Red reminisced on her experience months after Ventura's explosive charges against Diddy, whose real name is Sean Combs. I feel a little safer knowing Sean Combs is behind bars, Red posted on Instagram. I am appreciative to the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York and Homeland Security for stepping in and demonstrating to Mr. Combs and the music industry that they are not above the law. This past year has been extremely stressful and terrifying at times, but I am happy for the opportunity to move on from all of these bad events. Red said she saw Diddy's mistreatment of Ventura, which was documented in a November 2023 lawsuit. Red also mentioned an occasion in which she was offered a laced smoke at Diddy's studio while working for the legendary businessman. While co-creating Cassie's sophomore album, I was degraded by Sean Combs, deceived by him, his team and the record labels about the music being released. I was exposed to Diddy's abuse of Cassie and others in her circle, and I unknowingly consumed something laced without my consent at his Holmby Hills home studio while writing for Cassie back in 2017, Red allegedly wrote. I'll never forget yelling, "What's in this?" I knew immediately after smoking the joint that something was awry. I escaped that night by God's grace, but I am haunted by what I don't remember about that evening. No one should have to go through this type of suffering in order to achieve success in the music industry. We all deserve better. On Monday, September 16, authorities detained Diddy in New York on charges of sex trafficking, racketeering conspiracy, and transportation for prostitution. Two judges denied his bail application. Diddy pled not guilty on the counts. He might face life in jail if convicted. Young Dolph's prosecutors refused to explain why only one defendant is on trial. 3 persons have been accused with first-degree murder in the 2021 shooting death of Young Dolph. Only one of the men charged with Young Dolph's murder will face trial on Monday, September 23. According to Fox 13 Memphis, the Shelby County Criminal Court Clerk's office confirmed that Justin Johnson will be the only man on trial, despite the fact that his co-defendants have court dates planned for the same day. The Shelby County District Attorney's Office said it couldn't explain why Johnson would be prosecuted alone. Prosecutors claimed such explanation might jeopardize their investigation. Azoic. Earlier this month, prosecutors refused to clarify whether Hernandez Govan would face the same charges as Johnson and Cornelius Smith. Johnson, Smith, and Govan were all charged with first-degree murder in Young Dolph's death. Johnson and Smith, the suspected gunmen, have been in jail for over 2 years. Govan, the suspected mastermind of the crime, was released on bond in 2023. Johnson's brother Jermarcus pleaded guilty to 3 counts of accessory after the fact in 2023. He is awaiting sentencing. Azoic. The Young Dolph murder trial was scheduled to begin in June, but the defense and prosecution requested a delay. Mia J., Young Dolph's partner and mother of his children, opposed the postponement. Our family has witnessed lenient bonds being granted, absurd requests for defendants to get a change of venue motion, freedom, and more time to build a stronger defense. Witnessed defendants making music and enjoying life while under house detention. Our loved one is 6 feet deep, waiting for justice to be done. Talk about disappointing, unfair, triggering, and hurtful, she wrote. Our family has been following the process for 3 years, but the system is broken, as seen throughout Black America. Check the numbers, and continuing to sit back and enable folks to play in your face isn't trusting the process, it's disregarding the process and leaving potential for everything to go wrong, including accountability. Azoic. Young Dolph was shot and died in a Memphis bakery in 2021. He was 36.